Hey, good day on this Monday. Good afternoon, in fact. We're going to look at John chapter 16 today, and I'm up by Okoboji having a kind of a mini retreat with my good friend Tim Chernogle. So happy to have you join me here today. But John 16, it's a chapter I don't think I've looked at very often. You know, I have jumped to 17. I've actually preached through chapter 17, but 16, Jesus is really predicting his death. And he's telling why he said what he said. I've said these things to keep your faith, to keep you from falling away from the faith. He also later on says, I've said these things to bring you peace. And he goes on to talk about that he has told the people that I'm going to go away, but you guys don't even ask, where are you going? And he says, hey, it's actually to your advantage that I'm going away, because when I go away, the Helper, the Holy Spirit, will come, and the Holy Spirit will convict the world. In verse 13, it says, when the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all truth as well. So we see some purposes of the Holy Spirit in this chapter, that the Holy Spirit will convict the world of sin and will guide each one of us into truth, each one of us that follow Jesus. And then, it says in verse 16, after a little while, you will see me no longer. And again, a little while, you will see me. And the disciples, this really causes them to question. And Jesus understands their questioning and goes on to explain that, yes, I'm going to be taken away. And that I will, he's foreshadowing his death. But you will see me again. As my disciples, you will see me. And whether this is when Jesus appears to them after the resurrection, before his transcendence to heaven, or when they will see him in heaven, it doesn't matter, but it'll be post-resurrection. And he says, your sorrow will turn into joy because of the resurrection. And we see then Jesus continues to talk, which he has throughout the book, his relationship with the Father, and says that he will be returning to the Father. And because I will be leaving the world and going to the Father. And the disciples, I get a kick out of this, say, now you are speaking plainly and not using figurative language. And Jesus says, do you now believe? Do you finally believe because of what I'm saying? And he says, there'll be a time when you will each be scattered to your own home. Yet I will not be alone. I will be with the Father. And I've said these things that you may have peace. And then concludes the chapter, in this world you will have tribulation. But take heart, I have overcome the world. So it's an interesting way. He says, as you're part of this world, expect problems, expect tribulation, expect challenges, but to take heart that Jesus says he has overcome the world, and that through Jesus we have victory over those trials, over those tribulation, victory over the world. So again, just a quick recap. Jesus is foreshadowing his death, telling the disciples he will go away, that he will return to the Father, but that this will be a good thing, that they will give, the Holy Spirit will come, that their joy, they will see Jesus again, and that Jesus has overcome the world. So let me know what you're learning as you read, what stands out to you in this chapter. And we'll see you on here tomorrow with the high priestly prayer in John chapter 17. So God bless. Have a great day.